What if I told you that you had a secret sixth sense? That you can simply close your eyes and be able to sense the electrical field of every living thing in front of you? Well, I'd be lying. Sorry about that. This sixth sense does actually exist though, just not for us. It's something called electroreception. Now, electroreception is defined as the ability of an organism to sense electrical fields in its environment. Every single living thing naturally has its own electric field through its heart, but the ability to sense these fields is something special. So, why do only a select group of animals possess this fascinating ability? The answer is actually in our environment. Air doesn't conduct electricity nearly as well as water. Therefore, land animals, like us humans, generally only evolved to be able to take in larger amounts of electricity via our body's nerve endings. Sharks have special sensory organs called ampullae of Lorenzini, named after Stefano Lorenzini, who discovered them in 1678. Now, on this shark's head and snout, you'll see a bunch of small circular pores, hundreds to thousands of them on the average shark. These pores connect to tubes, covered with small hairs to small, nerve-lined ampullae in the shark's head. Inside these ampullae is a sort of gel that is quite literally the most proton-conducting biological material recorded at a concentration of 2 millisiemens per centimeter. It's so conductive that it can pick up on changes in an electrical field as small as 5 nanovolts per centimeter. Now, when we place this shark nearby this little fish here, the signal travels through the hairs in the canal, is conducted by the gel into the nerves, and sends messages to the shark's brain to map and detail the electrical field around that fish. The information these ampullae take in is so specific, in fact, that the shark can tell the exact dimensions and current location of the fish. Specifically, hammerhead sharks can even detect rays in fish that bury themselves underneath the sand by being able to map out these weak electromagnetic fields. Now, naturally, this function is mostly used for hunting. One of the main reasons sharks are one of the best predators on this planet is because of their incredible senses. When sharks actually hunt, they naturally use a combination of all of their senses. But when it comes to the final strike specifically, they rely on their electroreception to tell them exactly how to orient themselves and their snout in line with their prey to bite it. Those aren't their only purposes though. Don't forget that the Earth itself has a magnetic field. Scientists caught around 20 bonnethead sharks off of Florida's Gulf Coast. They are a species that is known to migrate hundreds of miles back to the location where they were born to breed, similar to salmon. And what they found was that when put in a tank that mimicked the magnetic fields of a location 370 miles south of their home, the sharks naturally oriented themselves northwards, towards the direction of their home, postulating the idea that sharks have a sort of internal map or compass that is created by their interpretation of electrical fields. So, while we humans may not have evolved to have this incredible sixth sense, understanding it is a key to understanding sharks as a whole, and just how fascinating they truly are.